Welcome back to Hagen Makes. What we got here today is a 1982 Oldsmobile 98 Regency. These cars are a little different. I've been wanting one for a while. What's interesting about these cars is in the 80s, during the oil crisis, we had cool stuff come out like this. So this car is a 5.7 liter naturally aspirated V8 diesel. They're not known for their reliability or being very powerful, but they're very cool cars. I've always liked them. They're, like I said, they're different, they're quirky. This particular one is not going to be like my usual content. This one, the guy's already got it running, which is unfortunate, but I'll give you the update on everything. So he bought it from the original owner, which was an old man. So it is the certified old man edition. And so it had been sitting, we're not really sure. I think about 10 years, maybe a little less, but I'm thinking 10 years. It had one flat tire, and I think it had been sitting under a carport, because it's honestly, everything looks in really good shape. It's got one or two little cracks on the dash here, but other than that, it looks pretty good. And all he did was he put it on a trailer and dragged it back here, and literally the only thing he did was put two batteries in it, one tire, turn the key, and it fired right up. So 10 years sitting, and it fired right up. He hasn't driven it or anything else since then. So it's got 3 dry rotted tires, and it has 10-year-old diesel fuel in it. So of course we're going to try to drive it an hour and a half home. I'll give you a look around here. So everything looks pretty good. Missing some trim here, missing these plastic pieces. All these old 80s GM cars, those break. That's where the 10-year-old fuel goes. The wheel skirts are still here. That's awesome. Now he did say that the other hubcap is in the trunk, or it's in the car, so we'll hopefully we can find that. We've got one big dent here. It doesn't look creased, so I think we'll be able to pop that out hopefully. Let's check out the interior. Super clean. Got the couches in here. Oh, headliner's perfect. A little dirty, but pretty good overall. There's our hubcap. Smells like a 401k in here. Man. These seats look great. Body by Fisher. Gotta love it. Wood grain, everything. Got one spot on the seat there. Diesel. All right, pretty clean car overall. Let's see if there's any paperwork in here. No paperwork. Trunk. See if that works. Guess not. Might have to use a key for the trunk. GM round key for doors and trunk. Hopefully nothing too crazy in here. Trunk opens, I think. Oh yeah, man, this thing's heavy. Oh, got our prop stick here. Maybe that'll stay. All right. Looks like we got another hubcap. So we got a spare. Spare tire's good. Probably gonna need that. Hope not. Plenty of room in this trunk. All right, cool. Nothing too crazy in there. Doesn't look like there's too much rust on this car, I hope. I want to rip all this carpet out. Yeah. Doesn't look bad. Check all the rockers and everything. It's kind of hard to see, but everything looks pretty good. No crazy obvious rust. The vinyl, I think this car was under a carport or something, because there's usually rust right around these vinyl tops. which there might be some hiding under there, but we'll see. Let's take a look under the hood. I really don't think there's too much to do. The guy tells me it'll crank right up right now. I haven't done it yet, so we'll see. Just take a look under here, make sure it's got fluids. Two newish batteries, which I think it's been about a year since he bought it, and it's just been sitting in his yard since. Yeah, that looks about right. You know what, I'm not even gonna mess with it. I want to make sure it's got oil in it, and we're gonna try to hit the road and we'll deal. All right, cool, we got black oil. Probably should change the oil, but you know me, try to do as little as possible, get home quick. The oil looks good, doesn't seem to be any water in it. I guess I'll check the coolant real quick. All right, coolant looks good. All right, let's see if it'll start up. So this thing's been driven once in the past 10 years, and he drove it around the yard a little bit, he said, so we'll see. Glow plugs. Wow, the fans are working. This thing is amazingly clean. Let's see. It says 19,000. I'm betting that is 119,000. These steering wheels are hard plastic. It's hard to tell with the wear. Yeah, that brake pedal's a little worn there on the edge here. That's a good indicator of mileage. I'd say 119 is pretty accurate. All right, glow plugs are ready. Let's see. Please. Look at there. You can't ask for more than that. That's awesome. Smells like a truck stop. Let's see. Yeah, our tires are pretty dry rotted. I've driven on worse. We'll just take it nice and slow home. We got one spare, so we'll see. Now this tire, he said he did change this one tire because this one wouldn't hold air at all. All right, I'm gonna pack all my my go bag here up and hit the road, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. All right, we got all of our stuff packed up here. Got our snacks, GoPro bag, phone charger, which I don't even know if the cigarette lighter works. All right, all closed up. Let's hit the road, see how this goes. What a cool car. I guess I should see if any of the lights work before we go. We got running lights. Man, I tell you what, this is gonna be a short video because this is way too easy. Got side marker lights, got headlights. Missing one side marker there. I think we'll be all right. Man, what a cool car. All right. Looks like a non-smoker. Love that. All right. I guess do the windows work? Let's see. Dude, this is nicer than some stuff I've daily driven. Windows are a little slow, but from 82, what do you expect? All right, rear left isn't working. Mess with that a little bit. Cool. Radio work. Dude, luxury. All right. I'm not sure if she's charging. Temperature hasn't moved yet. Looks like we got oil pressure. Maybe the fuel gauge works. Let's reset this trip. All right, let's see how far we make it. All right, so I pulled into the gas station here, made it a couple miles, and we can get some fuel. We're gonna see if they got anything for these belts. These belts are screaming, so try to keep them from burning up. We made it just a few miles. We got a long way to go, but we're gonna get some fuel and keep going. Well, we just lost our rear view. I was gonna try to put on a air freshener and I touched it and it gave up on us. So we're gonna do the old radio knob, black ice, and we're gonna throw some air in these tires. They're a little slack, but I did put fuel in it and the fuel gauge went up. So good news, the fuel gauge works. Looks like our alternator started really kicking, so maybe it was just taking a break, but it seems to be good. Temp gauge is reading, good oil pressure. Everything is going great so far, man. This car is doing good. I really feel like we're gonna make it, no problem. So I'm gonna get some air in these tires and we're gonna get on the road again. We are about 25 miles in. I did just lose power a minute ago and the car shut off. I put it in neutral, still rolling, and cranked it back up. Seems to be back to normal. I don't know what's going on. Might have a fuel filter issue. I did put fuel in it, so it might have knocked some of the rust loose in the tank or something. For now, we seem like we're back to normal. I'll keep you updated. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so we've slowed down a pretty good bit. We're running about 45 now, and it's surging pretty bad. So I'm pretty sure we got a fuel filter stoppage. We're not too far from the house. We're almost there now, so we're gonna make it. But it's definitely down on power, and we're having some fuel delivery issues. We got a little white smoke from the exhaust too. So I'm thinking we definitely got a fuel line or a fuel filter stopped up somewhere. So we'll make it to the house. Probably just put some sea foam or something in it and try to run some fresh diesel through it. That's later problems. I think we're gonna make it home though, so I'll show you what we got when we get there. Looks like we made it home. We definitely got some issues to work out, but the temperature was steady, had oil pressure the whole time. Everything was pretty smooth overall. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll take you around the outside here. I'm just gonna let it run for a minute. All right, we made it home. Like I said, we had some fuel issues, but all the tires held together. Any of you experts or anyone that has one of these, you know, comment down below, tell me some of the things to look out for, and then, you know, tell me what you want to do with it. Maybe we'll just flip it, clean it up and sell it, or we might fix it up or paint it or do something. I don't know. So just let me know what you think down below and anything you'd have done differently. Obviously, I didn't change the oil or anything. All I did was check the fluids, but we made it. I'm gonna definitely change the fuel filter on it and run some sea foam or something through it, and we'll go from there. But we'll see you next time.